one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the rating. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Who wants it? Ready for anybody, I got this. They say you can learn from your losses, but victory tastes sweet like chocolates. Top of the game, you can't top this. Permanent sauce, never lost it. You came in the game and you flopped it. I came in the game and I bossed it. That's why me and you are different. I'm ahead, you lot are in the distance. Stay persistent and consistent. I'm the king now, this is my kingdom. Ready for takeoff, watch how I lift them. Take shots, it's rare that I miss them. Boom. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And they'll be facing Jake Paul, the problem child, 6'1" tall, with a reach of 76 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion. Jake.
This bout is scheduled.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. No rest for the weary. Hook squeeze. That counter shot lands. A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Willing to score with that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to get... And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Swinging big and missing big with that hook. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest.
Oh my God, Johnny! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fight. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Green Day now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They both want a knockout, you can tell. That's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counterfire relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Score with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
That's right. How you bring back into it? How was it tougher? I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there. Just for the first minute, stick him on the impact shot, and then just start going.
Back at it in round 4. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. It's frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
And that hook misses. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Only catching air with that hook. Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that jab. His stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good man. Boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give it.
Do what you do. Get to up here and respect time.
Time for the 5th round. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This could be the end. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, you compose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Do you believe this? The perfect counter lands. Jake Paul goes down. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Look at that check slip. Check.
Go out there and win this next round. I need you to focus.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let me kiss the fight. Great work.
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back when we go again. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
And the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get
Now don't wait to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up.
smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the...
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get me timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop just stopping.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Stamina is off the charts. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well done with that counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight.
Whoa, Johnny! Stumbling around in potholes! Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jake Paul in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Go back up.
Good work. That's it. Good. Just get your back. Good work.
Get your rhythm back and go again. Get your mind back on the track.
Keep doing what you're doing. Get to up here and we'll start timing.
Better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing.
Just thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing the
Put
pod.
the round off. Win the round on your jab. And then breathe when you
Back there for someone with what you do. Good work. Just stay.
this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to...
Just the same again. Don't change.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Win.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell for round 7. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nut.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Will the... So it's onward.
score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is the top full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprise them? Addicted to winning, so since the beginning.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds bang on with a reach of 47 inches. And he'll be facing Sean Porter. He weighed in at 147 pounds on the button. And here he is, Bud Terrence Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting Sean Showtime Porter, fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA, this welterweight world champion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear their punches. You can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swing and a miss with that left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is off the charts. Sean Porter felt that his dad threw in the towel too early against Terrence Crawford. He doesn't want to get in trouble again. In fact, he says he's going for the knockout early in this one.
Porter said the first time, you know what, Crawford was just too slick. I thought I had his number. Now you've got to remember, Porter's style is so irky-jerky. He's one of those what you just can't figure out. He's got a pace it's hard to tune into. And he thought, I got Crawford's number. Crawford was too slick, too dominant. He knew exactly how to deal with the man in front of him. And Sean Porter did what Sean Porter did. He put on a show. He said, all right, let's see what you got. So now, we'll do this a second time. We'll get in there and do it all over again. Sean Porter knows he has his strength. He needs to turn back time. Bring that youth of unpredictability about his fighting movement style. Sean Porter is going to be more refined. Box him sharp, box him slick, box him powerfully, but put him on the back foot.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. The perfect counter lands. best rounds I've seen this year. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd? I can tell you so much about a fight. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance without a doubt.
Here we go. It's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punchers, my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Right hook just missed. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
These two fighters are made for one another. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The charts action from both of these fighters. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Get out there, switch on. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Relax now. I don't.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in.
Oh, well, you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that.
Go landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You've got to fight dirty, Todd. You've got to get in close. You've got to fight on the blind side of the referee. You've got to find a way in.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we are seeing? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They both want the knockout. And he misses with that jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Just keep him up and boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take it around.
Well, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can...
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round.
Nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. Just fight.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
Everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. Ready to go back?
That jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You out. Great work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
It's all offense all the time. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what's up?
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Crawford is dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back in.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Whoa, wait a minute. Sean Porter just got rocked. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
The right hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
This entire fight, and now you've landed back in. Now it's going to be a tough
Nice round, good round. I like that, Tamaki.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Yeah, so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nobody home with that hook. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how... Did you see that? So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. It's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Corner backing up after that heavy shot. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Good work. Don't forget the job and don't get carried away. Think about
Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on.
He's absolutely shattered. He's ready.
On to the 6th round. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. We'll see how much endurance.
Yo, Joe.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Flat working, Ken. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your butt.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round.
Good work. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those ones
Switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. You need to go back out there.
It's focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling. Round 7, here we go. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Couldn't land that jab. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Right hook just missed. That hook doesn't score. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Your mind back on the job. There's a god.
Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Failing to score with that right hook. Crawford in trouble.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, and you continue.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened, a unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, what a result.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game to save with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will let me when you shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off the salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me it is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it then believe. That time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, I'll rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Yo, Joe, can you believe this guy said that I was using Jake and Jake is an elite fighter? According to him, Jake is an elite fighter. Well, I gotta do that math shit, bro. I got a big ass test. I got a 3-hour test. I should
I'm
not be
Todd
playing this
Grisham, and
shit.
there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall, with an identical 170 centimeters reach. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit.
Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Just take note. Take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now...
What a pleasure it is to... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swing and a miss with that left hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd? I can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good counter punch. Oh my! That's a game changer. And right back into the fray.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Catch and shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Crawford is dazed. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
You gotta stare. He knows if that right hook hit him, he would have been down.
That hook was off target. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Oh, hell no. This guy quit, bro. This is why I hate this game, bro. I thought they fixed this. I'm done with this game, bro. Look at this, man. I just spent $15 extra too for the stupid Jake Paul thing.
And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
They don't like that. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand.
Yeah, fuck this. I'll be on later, bro.